Brian Tracys book The Psychology of Selling. The book 6 Ways to Increase Your Sales Faster and Easier Than You Ever Thought is summarized in this video. Introduction. Why should I care? To advance in sales, use tiny cognitive tricks. You can either be naturally good at selling or you can't do it at all. I assume that's all there is to it. Some people simply possess the unique ability to persuade others to purchase what they are offering, complete confidence, and flawless communication skills from birth. We're just not, the rest of us. But is this actually the case? It's obviously not. A good salesperson can be anyone. Just get the knowledge. You may get a quick overview of the abilities every sales professional should possess in this summary, which is based on the ideas of one of the most well-known sales gurus in the world. Check out this overview if you want to succeed at work more than your rivals and earn more commissions. This summary will reveal the following. Why your biggest sales tool may be your subconscious. Why a successful seller is an ongoing learning. Why a dreadful prospect won't yield much in the long run. Concept 1. Encourage your subconscious to promote effective sales. What tasks are you currently completing? Most likely a few unimportant tasks, like remembering to pick up toilet paper on the way home or taking out the trash. However, did you realize that the list isn't simply a commonplace but also a useful sales tool? Making to-do lists will help you realize your goals and tap into the power of your subconscious. In any case, the subconscious is crucial to a salesperson's work. Just consider how instinctive responses to a prospect's body language and facial expressions enable them to maintain their interest. You can offer your subconscious mind a framework to work with by simply jotting down your thoughts in a list. Making a list of your sales goals and the reasons why you want to reach them is a good place to start. You'll be more motivated if your list is longer. Why? Each justification, then, provides weapons for your subconscious mind. Consider a sales manager who only has 2 motivations for meeting his sales targets: putting money aside for a new car and planning a road trip through the mountains. Another sales manager, on the other hand, may list dozens of justifications, including remodeling some of his home, purchasing a puppy for his kids, taking a family vacation to China, and more. The second salesperson will be unstoppable, whereas the first will find it easy to become discouraged. These inspirational lists are but one weapon in a salesperson's toolkit, one tactic among many that he used to enlist the aid of his subconscious. The next overview will focus on a different strategy, namely self-esteem. Concept 2. Boosting your self-esteem will help you perform better in sales. Try this, tomorrow morning. Convince yourself you're the best sales manager in the nation when you look in the mirror. Yes, this is incredibly corny. However, the advantages outweigh the embarrassment it would cause to do it in public. Your subconscious mind creates a mental image with each statement you make to yourself, which it then tries to make actual. It's not difficult to understand how this may work against you. Have you ever called yourself a fool for making a mistake only to catch yourself repeating it time and time again? However, it might also go in your favor. You can alter your internal self-image by just changing your self-talk from negative to positive. Positive affirmations, such as "I am calm, confident, and powerful," should be repeated by a sales manager to help him or her develop this perspective. Then, to further support his optimistic self-image, his subconscious will push him to act in difficult circumstances as though this were true. This is especially helpful as you prepare to handle a forthcoming transaction. Great salespeople go back on their greatest achievement in order to put themselves in a mindset where they can replicate that success. Poor salespeople, on the other hand, obsess on their worst customer interactions prior to a sale. He'll start stuttering and getting nervous during the pitch, while the more skilled salesperson breezes through the presentation with assurance. Concept 3. Surround yourself with people that have the same desire and enthusiasm as you do. Unbelievably, learning doesn't stop when you receive your degree from college. We must educate ourselves as much as we can because we all start out in life with little practical knowledge. Those that don't will rapidly lag behind. Decide to learn something new every day, even if it's simply something you overheard on the radio. Put this new information to use as soon as you can after that. You will get closer to excellence if you learn something new every day in your field of expertise. One of the author's clients, a salesperson, listened to an audio program every day on the way to work that provided guidance on how to improve self-esteem, plan a day, manage your profession, and create a self-presentation strategy. He would put the fresh knowledge he had gained on his drive to use once he arrived at work. The outcome? His revenues nearly doubled. Also, pay attention to others around you. Spend time with your reference group, which is a network of people who share your values. Their successes will inspire you as well. Imagine a sales manager who performed his job only passively. He may become aware that his reference group is made up entirely of negative and unmotivated individuals and realize that he needs to look for new company. His confidence and sales abilities would undoubtedly increase significantly by interacting with elite salespeople, soliciting their counsel, and applying their strategies. Concept 4. Ask inquiries to learn more about your prospect's needs so you can adjust your pitch. Say you want to purchase a product. However, when you go to a salesperson to ask them some questions, they appear more interested in talking about everything they know about the product than how it will help you, the customer. Will you purchase it? Most likely not. Before they know what's in it for them, customers won't be interested in the product's history or any of its unique qualities. Great salesmen are aware that customers will purchase your goods if you can convince them that they personally require it. For instance, a salesperson demonstrating a car could talk for hours about its color or the wonderful characteristics of its engine, but you won't be persuaded if he doesn't include you in the conversation as well. The salesperson can only convince you that their product has what you want by emphasizing how the car's features will help you, how little petrol it uses, how big the trunk is, and how useful the parking alert system is. But what if a potential customer is unsure about what they want? What if you, a salesperson, are unable to understand it? So, you need to start posing inquiries. Why are they looking for a specific item? What are they hoping to get out of it? Is a family interested in purchasing a home since the price is so low? A fantastic school close by for their kids? Or more room to raise a family? Ask inquiries repeatedly until you learn what your prospect really wants. This then enables you to precisely customize your presentation to them, which will result in a persuasive pitch and a profitable sale. Concept 5. Consumers purchase goods to gain social acceptance. Consumption is what takes place when someone shops for anything, correct? Consumers typically choose the cheapest option, or at the very least, the one that offers the best value. It's not exactly that easy, though. We go out and purchase things in order to be acknowledged for our status, influence, power, personalities, or some recent transformation. Many people are more interested in the social status a product will convey than in its monetary value. It is crucial for the salesperson to understand the emotional appeal, the appeal in terms of status, a client desires so that you may present them with the finest choice. Consider yourself a salesperson in a retail establishment. A customer requests to examine your watch choices as they enter the store while carrying a pricey Louis Vuitton purse. A competent salesperson will lead the prospect to the Rolex department after determining that they are likely less concerned with the watch's cost and more interested in its symbolic significance as a status symbol. He or she will then take the time to describe how unique, well-made, and sought after these timepieces actually are. Concept 6. Customers will trust you more if they see that you are concerned about their needs. You know how your feet start to become cold immediately before you make a significant purchase. Everybody occasionally experiences hesitation when making financial decisions. Yet why? Because when we purchase something, we forfeit some of our independence and financial stability. In other words, we exchange financial security for a thing we want. There is another component of the purchasing experience you need to emphasize if you want your prospect to make a purchase despite this, namely emotional anticipation. A University of Chicago study demonstrated how consumers are influenced by the intense emotional anticipation of owning and utilizing the object while making purchases. The salesman has a considerably higher likelihood of success if they can make sure that this emotion surpasses the customer's fear of suffering financial loss. A customer's sense of security can also be increased by providing money-back guarantees. Whatever you do, though, it must be credible. No matter how strongly you feel about your brand, service, or product, the prospect will always have doubts about your intentions. You must establish your credentials, your dependability, and your track record of wise decisions in order to earn their trust. Let's say a family decides to get a puppy. Any family making this choice must carefully analyze the breed of dog that would work best for their needs. The greatest option would be a dog that is easy to train, good with kids, and can spend time by itself when kids are in school. The family gives the salesperson the difficult task of selecting the ideal dog, certain that they will do a fantastic job. You'll earn their trust and thanks by proving your reliability and sincerity, and they'll be more likely to use your services in the future or to refer them to others. Final thoughts. This book's main takeaway is: your ability to sell depends heavily on both your subconscious and your self-esteem. You can begin to genuinely understand your potential by inspiring yourself and picking up tips from others. You can win their trust by proving your reliability and capacity to meet their needs. If you follow these steps, you'll be well on your way to achieving top sales performance. Using the link in the description box, you can order a copy of the book from Amazon if you're interested in learning more about how to boost your sales. Please remember to subscribe, like, and forward this video to your loved ones.